I should be live now. Should be the same thumbnail since I didn't prep one. I'm going to be working on General Esdet. She has not been... I can also... I might work with Rosa. Rosa might be a fun one to do. Small little midget. Lauren might be nice to work with. Let's actually go with Lauren instead. I see John decided to release a video about that. I might go with Lauren. I haven't played with her as much. LVO, well, Rosa I also played it with. Midget. Lauren might be nice. Let me exit out of that, because that's going to be annoying to have a double. Let me move the chat there. Connection is fine. Then do that. Then do this. Why not? Let's work with Lauren right now. I am going to toy around with this a bit. I want to use the NGS face. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'll toy around with it. I'm actually, hold up. Let's actually skip that, because the problem is it's not going to have all the stuff that I have that's New Genesis related by default. It's going to use whatever it is if you're new to the game. Now, let's skip the prologue. I don't need to do this again. So I'm going to try to level up this character as high as I can. Most likely they might be stuck in level 9, 10. I do need to do some of the daily tasks on different characters. The one that I would need to do would be on Pandora, since she's the next one that I'm trying to get to level 15. But yeah, apparently they give this stuff out. Alright. Do I have to hit enter? Yeah, I had to hit enter. So... just make sure. Why is... okay, I'm a bit confused to how the power level, battle power works. Because apparently... Lauren's power level is a lot higher than that of whatever I had for... who was it? For one of my recordings, because I know one of my characters had 597. So I'm guessing some classes are naturally high up there. This is weird. First time I saw a slight difference like that. Anyways, can't do anything as much until I get through the story content, because that's what it forces you to do. We always had to go to that one cocoon, but before we do that, let me actually go into the salon and work with this character. I don't think I would need to use a pass, but let me try to get this character in NGS, which I'm not a big fan of, but I'll get over it. Another thing is I should get rid of their costume too. If only I could swap some of these things. Where's your outfits? Because right now they're wearing a body part. No, I clicked on that. That means they're wearing it still. Thing you need to do is remove that. Then we go to this. Yeah, so there's a grace period right after you get out of there. Alright, so... what is this face? This is that anime reference face, but if you go to PSO2 NGS, I think the closest one is this one, but at the same time, it's not that great. I really don't like that look. I'll try to work with this face. I already maxed it out. That means I had to adjust the eyes and the nose and the mouth. I already maxed out the placement of these. Don't like those pupils. Those pupils are very big. Okay, I can adjust it. Jeez. Alright, first off... no hair, or like short hair, so I can figure out how to work with the placements. What sucks is that the placements can't go as high. Could literally do that, but the problem is it's gonna be at the very edge. Could lift it. Even then, like the problem with me doing that is like it's not moving the eyes. I think there's a scroll or option for the eyes, which should be. That position's bad. That's eyes. We can make it synced up. Man, that's the one problem that I had with this particular face for the NGS. It's like, there's a clear difference with these two. This is like anime related, but at the same time it's like a bit too heavy on that maybe. This one's okay, but I really have to toy around with it. I'm gonna try to use this face. Not a big fan of it. You need a lot of other things to make it work. When it comes to, I think when it comes to like real life, in terms of like the eyebrows and hair, most of the time the eyebrows are always the darkest shade of what's your natural hair color is at. So... the head is so small with that face too. So I'm gonna have to do that adjustment. Then again, this is not a... This should be a no, this is a PS2 body, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to change that too. It needs a lot of adjustments. Like there's so many things I gotta have to toy around with. Best way to figure out the body and how that works is if I go to an NGS type and get a female outfitted and work with that. It's not that bad, but I feel like the head is... head is something. Where is something that I can work with? Nope. Closest I can show a bunch... I wish I had something that can show me the... Wait, what happens if I... Can I remove it? No. That's a problem. Okay. The problem is that if I use this outfit, I can't see a good chunk of their lower body, so I guess this is the closest one that I can use as a reference. NGS Abomination. Yeah, trying to fix it. The thing is, I wish there was more face variance, because right now, the other problem I also have is that the NGS face is like, it just has a weird texture compared to that I'm familiar with base PSO2. Now, I will most likely get over it, and most likely if we get the certain items that makes up my particular characters, if I have to make up in the pupils and the accessories, like I can work with it, but it's like you really have to work with the face to get it to look like something. Lenses, remember eye separation should be one eye length. Yeah, that's another thing too. But since it's anime related, or it's like NGS, it's like you can get away with it, but the question is how well will it look, and how do you feel about it, since this is your character. The problem with this second one is just that, like, I really, it has that anime vibe to it, which is fine, but at the same time, it feels a lot more alien-like, or maybe it's because of the texture, it's different from that of the PSO2 one, because it's different from the one that I had before. Not only that, once again, I think I need to do something with the head because it's very small compared to the body. And not only that, with the NGS body, I really need to work with it. Like, if I cancel the edit, which I don't want to, but I'll do it for this demonstration. Ichiro says, brah, how to get weapon camo? You got two ways at the moment. NGS does not have as many, or if we're referring to the new Genesis scratches, Star Gems, and ACs, they don't have as many. You're going to need to get it from base PSO2. You need to go through the Visa phone, which is the player market sort of dealio, or you would have to tour around with some other currency in-game to get it. I'll demonstrate that quickly. Oh wait, I can't demonstrate that. Hold up. I need, let me swap. Alright, so I'm gonna have to change the screen since I had a relog with a bunch of info. Base PS2 is your best way to get a good chunk of them. In terms of the various methods to get them, they will vary. Let me get on Pandora. I might as well get this out of the way before I forget. I need to get my resources because it should have done a daily reset. Should have. Alright, so let me get on you, and then let me swap back. Alright, so you got two ways to get onto base PSO2, but you do have to get through the prologue, the very beginning with the beach town. You had to get through that, and then you get to the actual city, and then once you start to see people in the city, that's when you are able to try to go over there to PSO2. However, if your character is brand new, they won't have access to this thing over here. You have to do story to access this device. When you have access to this device, you can go to move blocks, go all the way up, and you want to go back to base PSO2. DJ's like, hi dad. Hey there, John. Yeah, so a lot of the good camos, and by good I'm referring to like from collaborations or some camos that really look nice, they will be expensive. So now I'm on base PSO2, Sonic music is playing. Let me turn that off for now because I don't want to have that blasting. Wait. Let me lower that down. So, some of these camos you can get from this Vista phone over here. You would need to find the exact camo that you're trying to go for by typing in the name or finding the name of it. There's a lot of camos in this game. What you could do is try to dumb it down with item search. Go to weapon camos over here. You can toy around with these sub settings. And then when you do that, you can search by display time. It will show you some camos. Now, this is using Meseta from base PSO2 to get these camos. And I think, oh god, because of the demand for camos, I think a good chunk of them are starting to grow because of the demand. Now, there's alternative ways to get camos without having to spend as much of your actual or PSO2 Meseta, which is using indirect ways to get them. Now, over there in Global, you have the Photon Drop Shop and the Photon Booster Exchange Shop. It's going to be different from that of JP. Apparently, they changed that, so I think it was like this. It might be a bit different, but there's a few camos you can get from other currencies. Photon boosters you get from Advanced Quest on base PSO2, so you can get it through those means. Thank you, whoever is subscribed to me. Faku? Thank you, Faku, for the subscription. But yeah, you can get some of the other camos with these currencies. Don't know if there's one for photon drops. No, I don't think so. So you can get it through those means. On Japanese PSO2, we have the 2021 shop, which allows you to get a bunch of different camos as long as you turn in the other currency, which is the 2021 badges, which is over here. Go to this tab over here, weapon camos over here, and it has almost all the camos from the limited anniversary events from way back then, whenever they started it. And if you want to see the display of them, what the heck is wrong? The game is doing that BS right there. Okay. But if you wanted to see the display, all you need to do is click on it. Get the preview menu to be a bit bigger. Then you can see these different camos. And this is on the Japanese side. I don't know if Global will implement this over there on Global PSO2. But you get the 2021 medals by doing, limited quests, some feature quests, and then some triggers here and there, or Kratos, or the Corrupted Mothership. There's a few in the 10 millions in Global. The fact that I was able to just bring this up and show like the prices is just, do I know this person? It looks like I know that person. No, I do not know that person. Yeah, so if I go over here and I just search up the weapon camos, the first few things that pop up by search by not weapons, weapon camo. Weapon camo is that, oh wait, now it shows otherwise. It shows some of them in the 1,000 range. So some of the very cheap ones you can get through doing emergency trials, emergency quests, some quest trials from base PSO2. You can get those drops. You can use those camos. But most of the camos as of this moment are from base PSO2 being carried over to New Genesis. And there's only a few camos that are from New Genesis, and most of it's located in the AC and Sergeant Scratch. Yeah, so the weapons I showed were in the tier missions, but I don't know if you can easily go back to those and do those back on base PSO2. I feel like you can't anymore. So it's going to be hard to acquire them, especially since it is a you can't sell them from what I remembered. I bought a camo for 2 mil and now it's worth 40-50 mil. You could sell it, but the question is who's going to buy it in this day and age. And the problem is too, like, how easy is it to get Meseta in base PSO2? And how much time will it take to kind of backtrack instead of go forward and focus on New Genesis? Because the thing is with New Genesis, it's using N Meseta. Now, before I forget, let me actually do a bit of a experiment. No, weeklies are not up yet. Weeklies should reset in 30-ish minutes, so... Alright, I'm gonna swap again. But I had to change my screen again because I had to re-log in. Every time I want to switch between my characters, I have to re-log into New Genesis. Steam, Microsoft, I think Global doesn't have to deal with that as much. But with JP, it's a different story. You cannot. If you miss it, you miss them. RIP. Alright, so we're gonna go back and work with Lauren, because if I'm gonna use this character, I do want to try to use the NGS stuff and just toy around with the body with NGS settings. A lot of people will, Dad. People will actually buy that 50 mil. Alright. It is what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. The weapon camos are good, but it's like you're backtracking to play PSO2 if you are trying to go forward. But if you are okay with that trade-off, it is what it is. My nose is itchy. So yeah, now I gotta do something. I need to get this face that I have with Lauren and convert it to NGS along with the body. The body, in my OC or in my story, she's supposed to have a certain look, which is like kind of sexy and athletic and toned. But you don't really see it with this body. So hopefully I can toy around with the NGS body to show that. However, the problem is with the NGS body, there's no outfit that just shows me a good chunk of their skin, like a bikini. If I can have a bikini, I can actually see some of the stuff that I would need to work with. For now, though, we can focus mainly on the face and try to replicate that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is actually swap the hair to show what she looks like beforehand, and I might take a screenshot of that before I swap to the NGS face. Now, I didn't realize the eyebrows were a bit weird, and it's a bit too pointy, I guess. But let me take a screenshot of that as a reference. Now, if I go to the NGS face, it's gonna change drastically. Yeah, a drastic change right there. So, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to work with. The reason why I use a shorter hairstyle is so I can see the placement in the distance of like their eyes, their face, and all that jazz. Right now, even with some of the max settings that I left, it's a bit of a pain to work with. I might do it with this sort of face structure instead. It sucks that the placement is like... Yeah, I'm gonna stretch it out though. Like, I could do it giant like that. That means I need to toy around with the eyes. Azul says the goddamn NGS eyebrows we have are hard to get low enough. Crow's like, "Hi Morph, what did you do with your red t-shirts? You're changing up the..." Because I know you were gonna point that out, Crow. Hey there, Crow, how you doing? Bikini. Well, the reason why I need to stare at the body is because I need to make sure that it looks right, or it's going for the particular look that I'm going for. But if I'm wearing clothes that pretty much covers it up, it's like I have to guess out of my butt on what outfit I'm doing. Well, yeah, I'm going to be using the dailies on Pandora so she can get the XP so I can push it to 15. I'm using this character for a bunch of test runs though. I'm working on Lauren. Lauren is going to be another TMG user, but I'm going to make sure that they're within a certain level range because I have to experiment with the level range. The big thing that kicks in is when we fight against certain enemies out of our level range, there's going to be a red nerf. You know, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that's going to kick in. My question is, and what I'm going to be experimenting and testing out is if... does our level affect the enemy's damage to us? Because when I did my test run against Bujin with just a 1-star, it wasn't a 2-star weapon, it was a 1-star weapon. I have that recording, I might release it after this stream or somewhere around today. But when I was doing that testing with just a 1-star, with no units, I was able to live and tank a good chunk of the damage. I got 3 hits on me, and it didn't kill me. And I had no units. Only had a weapon, which was a 1-star. And that confused me, so I need to do testings in that sort of regards. And because of this, it might be something to note for later experiments, because the big thing is a lot of people are doing a lot of speed runs with a level 20 character. They're already maxed out. But the thing is, what happens if your level range, like, because of that level range gimmick, does that actually affect, like, if the enemy could do damage to you? Because in reverse, when we fight against enemies and we're out of their level range, we cannot do anything against them as much. But how about if we were above them? So I need to test that theory out. Why are there 2 of you? I don't know, John is duplicating themselves. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to experiment and test. And that's like, with the level gimmick, that's the only giant new difference that I saw from PSO2 to New Genesis. Granted that in base PSO2, when it comes to levels, you just have to meet the minimum requirements and make sure you meet the requirements, which is like, do this client order, or, you know, yeah, do this client order and then hit the certain level, and then you're good to go. But with this gimmick in New Genesis, it's like you have to be within the certain level range, and because of the things that kick in, if you're out of the level range, what happens if you are way above the level range of a certain enemy? I mean, pretty much it's just like, if you're higher than a particular enemy level, it's just going to be that. You got to overpower them, but the question is how much and how exactly. And that's why I'm going to be doing some test runs with this character. Granted that I need to work on your damn face to figure out how to make you look alright. The big problem too is that before you put a character from PSO2 to New Genesis, they will make you use default items, so you can't reuse, or you can't use the stuff that you already account lock on your account. However, the moment you get in, I advise you guys to go to Salon and toy around with it further because there is a grace period. Which I'm doing right now. No. Man, these eyebrows. I can barely see them, so I need to make it a bit dark. Thickness? Yeah. Eyelashes. They need to flesh this out. I do like the texture of this one because you see a bit of fuzziness or just a lot of it in there, but at the same time, it's not clicking with me as much. Like, I like this one, but it's not like some of the old ones that I have over here from PSO2. I might use this, but I have to... Or is it this one? I might use that one, but I had to turn around with the eyes again. What does this do again? Oh yeah, it moves that around. In terms of eyes, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want it too slanted. Now in terms of the eyelids. Opening it like that is just big. I should have bought or account lock a good chunk of these pupils when they released it into scratches. Now I have a couple eyes I could work with compared to the default ones. What's the difference between B and C? I do like the smaller pupil, so I might work with this one instead. I wish I could drag it further down. Maybe I need to do that with the... Yeah, the height. Too low, though. Don't want to put it too low. I could leave it as it is, because it's fine. If I were to draw this... Yeah, that seems fine. Maybe a bit too high. Tongue adjustment. The fact that there's a tongue. I'll leave it normal. Right side mouth. Oh wait, it's like the smiley sort of thing. Why does the tongue bleed out like that? It's supposed to go above it. Oh, do something about that preview display. Tongues are not supposed to go through your teeth. Oi, stop sticking your tongue out. Maybe I shouldn't have toyed around the tongue feature. Now you're being stupid with the tongue. There we go. No, the fuck. I'll leave the tongue as it is, because if I start toying around with it, apparently it's just gonna stay sticked out. Ears. How big are the ears usually? Could make the ears a bit small. Where was ears? Ears should be here. No, eyes, ears, horn. Doom horns? Nah, I'm not gonna have that. The big thing is the makeup will most likely help with this. I should have left the nose as it is. Eyebrows. Only have a few to work with. The ones that are I think I can work with would be this one. Alright, so that's out of the way. Now, the neck. Actually, the head looks really small. Fuck. Oh yeah, because it's not the PSO2 NGS body. Let me fix that. No, almost likely. Wait, there's an EQ. Which EQ is it? I'm tempted to just swap again to actually do it. God damn it. I'm not even done with this fucking makeover. Damn shit. But the end just... I don't know. It's off. I need to see a bit more of the body. The head is too small. How do I adjust head? I think it's with this damn thing. But if I do that, then I gotta adjust the neck too. How the fuck do I control this? Oh, that's something to know. First EQ. Doll EQ. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be in any rush for that, so you guys can start it upon its thing. I'll get to it eventually. Depends on how long it takes for me to do this NGS customization BS. I didn't realize that was quite... This was a subtle thing. I didn't realize that this was a thing. I'll just do it like that. Didn't realize it was an angle adjustment. Head might be a bit too big. They really need to have separate sliders for some of these things. Like for head size and then neck size. And then the hips bother the living shit out of me. Because I'm annoyed with how it's like... It's not separate where I can actually control each of the damn areas I need to control. Oh yeah, they added that too now. Now body type shape is going to be that. Okay, this is something I'm going to have to really toy around with. Okay, her head looks a bit too big now. This is why I actually need to have like a bikini or something so I can see how... Okay, yeah, doing this sort of thing, it controls the neck. I really need to see if... I want a bikini NGS outfit so I can actually stare at these damn things. The look that I'm seeing on this stupid adjuster does not match that of this. Well, in terms of the girthiness, yes, I can see that, but it's like... Or the width, but... I really need to see... I really want an outfit that shows a lot more so I can actually see these same things. Finish my ranger guide, chilling for the day, see if you want to farm later, Morph. Alright. This will bother me. Yeah, the boobs are big. I might need to minimize that. What did I do with the description of Lauren? She technically has a big bust. I could just max it out like that, but... I just lower it down. Too big. Alright, so if I put the hair now, it should look fine, but I am going to be using PSO2 hair. What's this hair? I don't remember getting this. Oh, this is the default hair. Yeah, nah, I'm going to use A2's. I really don't like to look at the NGS texture and look. I think I gotta do some other things to make it nice as well. Oh, there's a chin hair one, huh? Oh, I didn't realize they have that makeup too. I do like this one. This one is pretty straightforward. Oh, God. Oh. Hey there, Soul. I really hate tampering with this thing. I think it's fine if you look at it, but it won't bother me as bad, but it's not the exact look I'm going for with Lauren. The big thing is for Lauren, once again, her physique is the important aspect because it's supposed to be sexy and toned. But I can't stare at her chest, her naked chest, other than using the old Blink outfit. And I feel like I might need to readjust her height. She's supposed to be tall, or like above average in terms of height. Like, I really need to stare at the body without any clothes as much. And this would be nice if I could just unequip the base outfit and just stare at the innerwear. But no, it doesn't allow me to do that. If it allowed me to do that, it would be great. Because that means I can actually work with it. But nope. Nope, nope, nope. It does not. Let me try it actually. Let's see. Can I take this off? No, I cannot take this off. There's no button to remove base outfits. Actually, what happens if I just focus on inner? It doesn't even allow me to just focus on inner outfits. The only way I can tell if she has an inner outfit is... I don't know if I should show the bottom part because it looks like it's... Okay, yeah, it's very small. Oh god, that is defined. They really did work on those certain areas. YouTube is not a big fan of that, just FYI. Anyways, body. This is gonna be the hard part because I really can't see everything. Like, I could wear something that's close to it, but that's the thing, it's still covered. I need to see the naked skin. The legs I can work with. The arm, okay, this is close to what I could work with. I didn't notice that, but I noticed something else, which is pretty much your cheeks. Like, it's well defined if you have something that doesn't really cover it. I didn't notice if this one has that particular thing. It depends on the innerwear. Yeah, YouTube does not like the detailedness of the certain aspect of body parts. Anyways, let's work with this, because... Oh wait, I might need to do something with the skin tone. It's a bit too... Well, what's the... That's too pale, I don't want that. I think this is a better shade than what I had. Skin undertone. Too much. Nope, nope. Undertone. This fits Lauren a bit. Man, that makeup color. Nah, now that's gonna bother me. Hold up. Maybe no lipsticks. Oh wait, no, there's a way to control that damn thing. It's this thing, the intensity. Could have it like soft. Yeah, I don't like that color, but I'm okay with this light one. So that looks fine. Oi, there shouldn't be an error. Hopefully it's not. I'm staring at YouTube and it's saying, oh yeah, your stream's not running smoothly and stuff. But you better not be lying to me, YouTube. If anything happens, just holler and shout that in the chat. Maybe I should also put this, but also lower down the intensity, so it's just like you can see a bit of it. No elven million? Not really, no. It's not like that. Lauren is supposed to be one of my characters from a book or story of mine that I'm typing online. She's supposed to have... There's a certain look to it. The hairstyle isn't the right one as well. I have a drawing of her. Well, at least her face and what I'm trying to aim for. Granted that I don't know where I put said picture. Ah, here it is. So this is what Lauren is supposed to look like. Well, it's just, once again, just the face in the front view. The problem is the hair that I'm going for is not the exact same thing in terms of the style. It's close to, but not exact. I might have something that can get close to it, but I don't know if it is able to have the hair flow out. I might need to do a combination of some things. I'll toy around with that in a bit, actually. I might not want to use A2's hair. What am I doing now? I'm trying to work with the body, right? So... this is gonna be something. Shoulder adjust. Oh, wow. That's something. That's big. So what does this really do? Increase the girthiness? The width? It looks like the width. Looks like width. Definitely width, isn't it? So I can leave it slender, but she is a bit toned, so it's gonna be something like that. Shoulder height. If I were to draw her... yeah, I really need... high, low. I think it's gonna be low. Let's say around here. The head looks small again, though. I might need to work with the head again. Arm. She's not skinny. Skinny. That's very skinny. That's too big. So... maybe I can't use this face. The big problem with this face is that if I'm gonna go for a sort of look with the body, it may not match with the face. So I might need to use the first face. I might just be stuck here for a while. Just toying around with this new Genesis sliders and all that. Oh great, that's not a good way to try to figure out the hand stuff because this outfit covers that up. Forearm? What's forearm? Oh, forearm is that. Don't want it too big. Hand adjustments. I would need to actually stare at the hands and figure that out later. Oh god, this. Alright, so legs are covered up. I'm gonna have to swap to a different outfit. That is already taken care of. Body paints. Oh, there is such a thing as a body paint, huh? makeup color for that one. Oh, nail polish. Alright, so I still need to work with the waist and legs, and then the hands. So I had to change outfits again. There's something that lets me see those two parts. Nah. I think I'll leave it as default settings. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is because I think it's fine. But I would need to stare at a bunch of hands and figure out like if there's differences in terms of reference pictures. Yeah, it should be fine as it is. I did need to toy around with it, so let me go back over here and leave it as it is. Waist, legs, there's also calf and foot size as well. So, with the... Oh god, how am I gonna deal with the waist? Ah, wait. Alright, we'll take care of the... This is why I would need a slim outfit so I can actually see the outline. I can't see it because of that skirt. This is why I need naked bodies. Okay, I can see a bit more with this, but the problem is when I look at the size, I can't see jack shit. Stop staring down like that. Thank you! I think the last part I'm reading is Jaw. Thank you, Jaw, for this description, unless I'm reading it wrong. Man, I really don't like the damn mother... I need an outfit that does show the damn... Wait. This one is close to, like, showing a lot of that. Alright, so I can work with this. Upper body seems fine, but then when I get to this point... Oh god, this is something I'm gonna have to really tackle. I hate this. The problem with these damn sliders, I want them to separate like the midsection and the hips, the waist, and the butts. Instead of having this damn thing, it's because like you're forced to work with this thing under its certain ratios and possibilities. If they were all separate, it would have been nice. But no, they combined it into this thing here. Now I could do it big like that. I don't think that's a bit of a problem. What is it? Well, it's a slight problem because it's like it just makes that shape, and I don't know how I feel about this sort of thing. Granted that if I had to draw it in, I think it would be fine. It's just that increased everything, and I literally increase it like that. If I'm trying to go for a certain look, I would really need to toy around with it. Like if I make that small, it's like that is really small. Doesn't fit with the body if it's already big and chunky. But then it's like, how big and chunky do you want it, and is it gonna fit said thing? Like, if I don't work with this, it's like I could increase the butt size like that, but then as you can see, this diagram is showing that it's like very skinny up here, which I don't want. I will want to try to balance it all out. Could do something like that, but it looks like she has a fat stomach. Or like she just gets too much. Which I don't want, which is why I would go here. But I feel like it's a bit too big, so... You really have to eyeball this damn thing while you toy around with the damn sliders. I think I should leave it as it was. Because going like this, it feels a bit too much. If it goes something like this, it's like, oh yeah, she definitely has like a figure. But I feel like it's too skinny. And it's not balanced out. I'm gonna leave that waist as it is. I think the big... do I want to do that? I really had to turn around with it though, damn. Alright. I could do a bit of a sacrifice here, I guess. I could make it really skinny like that and just emphasize on the rear. Lauren is supposed to have a very, very chunky backside. I'm just gonna have to see what it looks like with the other outfits. That is so weird. Maybe a balance like here? Oh, I really had to turn around with that. And I already maxed this out. Oh wait, that's how I can get it chunky like. Her legs. How was the... Now they add more sliders to this, so it's like you don't need to really try to max it out with this. You could use this to actually increase that thighness. Let's go with this. I don't want it to be too big. Calf adjustment. Now I would need to swap again in terms of the outfit. Actually, better yet, since we focus on the legs now, I could just focus on that. Yeah, if I'm gonna make that thick, I need to make the calves thick as well. Where is that body part? Waist, legs. Maybe like that. If I were to draw this... the knee's supposed to be here. Okay, I'm making it too big. Staring at this a bit close. Don't want to make it too big, but I think right here would be fine. What is his soul size? Don't want to make it too big. I'll most likely put it like this to try to even everything out. Man, the only problem I'm having is just staring at that. I could change the pupil, maybe. Maybe that's not the ideal one that I want to go for. That's a bit too creepy. I need more eyes. I need more different pupil eye types. I think the one I'm okay with is this one, but even then, it still bothers me. But I think that's close to it. But if I was to reenact, hey there, Johnny, how you doing? Ark says, always zoom in on one body, A+ for a character. Yeah, that's what you had to do. Like, if you really want to make a good-looking character, you have to spoil them, and if need be, you need to use references as well. This is kind of alright for now. The big thing is, once again, I need to get the right physique for Lauren more than anything. I will need to change the hair too, because once again, I do have a picture reference of her. It's just that in terms of her actual body, I still need to draw that out. And then not only that, in terms of her description that I have in my story, she's supposed to be, once again, sexy and toned. So let's try to focus on that tone part now. I think there's a slider for muscles. I gotta be careful with it though, because I don't want to overdo it. And I don't remember where that simple... Well, no, I'm not going to click on that. That's going to destroy everything that I did. Where is it? Okay, no, that's not what I need. Simple edits. No, that's not what I want. I thought there was a slider for muscles. Maybe it's on base PSO2. Oh, there it is. Muscles. Here we go. It's in the skin adjustment. Gloss. Oh, yeah, you can make it... Oh, God, that's a bit too much. You spent way too many gems. It takes practice to get used to it. One of my pals used up a lot of Salon passes to try to get the ideal look that they want. Best way I would say is to try to get close to it by using a bunch of resources or references. Hold up. Thank you, Trav, for the subscription. But the big thing is, like, you need to use picture references in a way, and then you could also use real-life images as well, and then try to go in between the things. There's a bit of issues with some sliders. The one that I'll just point at, like, this is the one that I really don't like, the waist adjustment one, because it would be nice to separate the belly with the rear, with the hips, so you can actually control all of those factors, those sections, because having this sort of slider is forcing you to just work with those parameters. Alright, so muscle adjustment. Apparently it's there, but it's not as big than I want it to be. It could be in the abs that you will actually see it more than... I guess for the gloss, I'll just increase it by a bit, because I don't want too much of it on Lauren. It would be nice to actually work with... The big thing too is that you do need to stare at the body without any interference, without any clothes. And when you do work with some character customization, they allow you to stare at the... at least close to a naked body, granted that they cover up some things. It just takes some time to get used to all the things that you would need to pay attention to. Once again, some of the things that you can read up online or see picture reference or see someone draw and all that can help you try to customize and get close to the certain look that you're going for. Since I draw and since I make a couple of my characters and I draw on some of my characters, I do know some of the key things that you would want to make note of when it comes to making a body. But the question is, how well and what exactly are you going for? Yeah, I really wish, like, I could see the abs. I guess I had to go crazy with that one slider then. Let's go with this one and then... Like, you can start to see the abs when you get to this area, I think. But it's still not well defined. Like, I want it to be like... Well, maybe I'm asking a bit too much for the female body. Maybe this much. But the problem I'm having, like, staring at it is that it's, like, a bit too anime with, like, this sort of body. The pupils I definitely don't like because it's small. Now I'll go with the standard. Yeah, I kind of want that effect, but it's not giving me that effect unless I go crazy with it. But it doesn't import fashions? Oof. What sort of running anime? I'll do standard. I think, yeah, standard. In terms of running, there's also the, what is it? There's this one as well when you run now. So I might be using that a lot for my cast characters. But for now, I think we are pretty much done with the NGS edits. It's close to what I had with original base PSO2. Actually, better yet. Let me just save that. What creations can I load? Yeah, so I have a bunch of files like that. Whatever. I could have saved the old, what, PSO2 one, but might as well move on. And there's an emergency quest going on. How much time do I have? I have 8 minutes to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, hold up. Okay, that's... I feel like it's a bit too much makeup. Like, it looks nice when I was doing it in the salon, but looking at it outside, yeah, no. Lower makeup. So, let me take off one of these. I feel like one is enough. But staring at it at a distance too, that bothered me. It did not look nice at all. Okay, yeah. I guessing it's the lighting that's in the salon that's like throwing me off, because looking at her again. Okay, I can see the abs, that's a plus, but... yeah, the face feels off. I might need to move away from this face. So the body looks fine. The face is throwing me off. And I want them to have more face variants because holy shit. If I go with the regular face, I feel like I could work with it. But it doesn't have that exact sort of thing that I'm pulling off. But maybe I could just tamper around with it heavily and see if I can get it to work. So going back to the basics. Instead of having... oh yeah, the hair might be something I want to toy around with too. Because it's not the exact one. So going to this face, you can see that there's a lot of differences. I think I can work with this more than the other one. I do want the pointiness sort of feel. It's not exactly pointy like anime, but it gives that shape that I'm looking for. In terms of the distance. Could go high, but I could go low. I could go max it out to the sides, or I could do this. Could leave some space like that, and that should be fine. Like, I wasn't a big fan of this face, but if I had to choose between those two faces, it's like this one seems fine. I think this will be a lot better than what I was working with. I feel like the pupils would be better if it was like that size too, not the small one. Couldn't do this one to have that glow in there. Could leave it like that, but let's try this one. Okay, so that should be most of the issues I had. Could make it a bit long by increasing that, which isn't bad. So I could do that. Increase it by that much. And I will... Alright, so the hair that I'm looking for has to be something like this picture. Which is, it has to go to the side. It covers one eye and it doesn't cover the other one. And it's going to be their left. So, I think I can get away with it with what I've been doing. I experimented with something on Pandora. Could do something like that, then add an attachment where it can give long hair. Could use this, but nah, it doesn't give the sort of effect that I want. The bangs have to move to the side. Too much. Doesn't do it. It's okay, but not long. It covers the eye. If I could reverse this, that would be great. Only thing is I need to make it long. There's a trick for this one. I'll test it out in a bit. This one, this looks okay actually. Actually, that looks nice. That looks really nice. The only thing is it's up in a ponytail, which this can be used as an alternative. Too much. Asana's hair. Ha ha ha. Would be great if I could get rid of the twin tails. Then just Fubuki's hair. Which is that one? That one's poison hair. This kind of covers it, but it's not like curved. So this is actually a good alternative I could do. Also, I need to make the eyebrows a bit thicker, darker. I could use this. Could use this? Nah, not that one. I might be able to use this as well. Now, to get the hair to flow out, I would need to use an accessory. Which would be... What icon are you in? Also, let me pull up the chat and whatnot. Not sure the neck is already edited because I like small necks for females. For me, I try to balance out everything. I do, yeah, some females have like small necks, but depending on like their body physique, I want to make sure it's balanced. I don't want it too small unless they are a small character or they just don't have as much mass on them. Then some of them I would actually toy around with it and give them the right things. It's like, if you're gonna make a very chunky, thick character, for example, with giant breasts, with giant thick thighs and all that, you need to make sure that everything else is kind of proportional to that, unless you're making a joke character. Like, I've seen a couple characters that were big and chunky like that. Some people could call it like, what is it, an abomination, but I've seen some decent looking characters, and some of them remind me of like, I'm not gonna say it. I just see it reminds me of 18 plus stuff. All right. I can work with this accessory. I just need to make sure that it gets attached to the head. But once again, like everyone has their own unique style to it. There have been some really weird proportions for some characters I've seen in game. But they make it work because they understand some of the basics. Like, I can point to Blade and Soul. It has this unique style to it. It may not be, you know, technically right in terms of proportions and all that, but that's what it is. You can also look at the anime One Piece, and even though it looked goofy, it has its own style to it. Same can be said with, like, JoJo. JoJo has that very specific style, but they make it work and people like that style. So it ultimately boils down to your preference, your taste, and how you want to execute it. And I think I need to increase Lauren's height a bit because she's supposed to be a bit tall. You know what? I don't want to toy around with this this accessory and try to get it to attach. But if I want to, I could attach that, then it'll be all right. what I will do is just use the other hairstyle and we can start doing a good chunk of the story quests. The big thing is too, I'm trying to use a bunch of stuff that I haven't used in ages. Or I haven't even touched. So this hairstyle, I got it, I account lock it, but I never used it permanently on one character. So I'll let Lauren toy around with this one. What other color do I want? Could leave it as it is. Wait, what color is that anyways? Too blonde? No, I don't want that. Shit. What was the color beforehand? Shit. Color. There we go. So I could just... What the hell? No. Fuck. There we go. Now it's synced. So yeah, that looks nice. I'm okay with this. Although, I still might have some issues with the head. It looks small. Okay, that's a bit too big. Never mind. I'll leave it at whatever it was. Where's the neck adjustment? No, I want that. I think I was able to get back to the exact thing that I need to fix. Because I don't see neck. Yeah, alright, so... let's go with this. Let's see if it looks right. Because I am not taking a character that looks deformed and all that. The new Genesis, like, the texture for it too is just something I'm not used to. Alright, it's a bit better. Wow, it looks like she does have a small head though. Fuck, hold up. Body, length, head. Man, the Salon makes it look like she doesn't have a small head, but like looking at it in the body now, it does. Wait, did I spend something to... Hopefully I didn't spend anything. Okay, that's a bit too big. Let's go with that. The hair, I guess the hair doesn't look as big. Okay, I feel like it's fine until you look at the hair now. Fuck. Because I do like the style of the hair that I have. It's just that the volume for it doesn't seem to fit. Alright, plan B. I'm gonna do the cheaty way that I did with all my other designs with like a ponytail sort of thing. Go to this and then just attach a accessory. I think the one I could use is... oh, why not? Give her some headphones. Advance, position, nope. Size, big. Maybe 2 like that. Yes, it took me a while to get to this point where she is nice looking. God damn though, it took a while. Okay, hopefully it looks all... Alright, kind of fix the hair a bit, but that's the one thing that's gonna slightly bother me. Like, her body seems fine, the face looks fine. The hair isn't... matching though in terms of size. Maybe I could go with the default one too. Huh. Let's see, what happens if I use the default NGS hair? Because of you, Morph, I'm editing my female alt character now. Like my ass off using idol as reference. Your idol as reference. Thumbs up on that. Like, if you need to look at other things, not just your idol. Like, if you're going for a very specific look in terms of the legs or the arms, or like understanding maybe the female body part, like, try to emphasize on a bunch of different pictures for that. Seems normal to you. Alright, let me just walk out with an NGS hair and see if this actually plays a factor into like what I'm staring at and what I have to kind of cope with. Because if the hair's not as... it has as much volume, then I might need to leave it as it is. Okay, yeah, it looks like NGS hair is gonna work really well with the NGS face. Anything else will depend. Good to know. Now, let me just fix this hair again. I'll most likely stick with the regular PSO2 stuff. PSO2 hair for now until I get something better. Maybe I could use... I could most likely use one of the other hairstyles I default to. Actually, there's one hairstyle that I could use if it's gonna be ponytail-like. Where are you? I know I have a CV of you. Oh yeah, this hairstyle was close to what I was trying to go for with her look. Let me just get rid of the accessory now. Accessory, where did I put you? Get rid of you. Or I could do some other gimmick with it. Nah, I don't want that. I'll give her eye patch. Mouth guard, I have a hat. Huh, that's cute. Yeah, that's the big thing that I'm coping with right now. It's the hair that's bothering me with the NGS face and the NGS body. The NGS body can work with the PSO2 face and the PSO2 hair. It's just that since I convert everything to NGS now, it's like the hair is not clicking with me, and it's gonna bother me. I could just leave it short though, maybe. I'll go with this for now. I'm gonna just have to suck it up. I wish you could do something with the volume of the hair. Is that one Nep collab hair? Which one? Because I went through a good chunk of... Oh wait, you guys couldn't see what I was doing in terms of sliders and whatnot because of the chat. I apologize. Yeah, everything looks alright. I guess I'll just ignore the hair issue for now. I would need to equip this weapon, and then I also need to equip this rifle, and then I also need to do this in terms of I cannot touch sub palette until I hit the dang cocoon. So starting off with level 1 character, gonna go through all the tutorial stuff again. And the reason why I'm working on another character that's doing gunner is so I can test out and experiment with the, what is it, with something with levels. I'm just gonna run around, collect all these things before I start. Actually, there should be a good chunk of items in the beginning of the cocoon. Unless it's different for the first cocoon that you go into. Also, thinking about it, it should now be, what is it? Is it 3 on my end? It is almost 4 on my end. What the hell? Did I really spend an hour in the salon? Holy fucking shit. I did spend an hour in the salon, didn't I? Well, shit. Alright, so let me take care of this cocoon first, and then I'll have to swap to a different character so I can collect some of the stuff that got refreshed. Also, thinking about it, the task should be up as well. Is it up? It's supposed to be up. Unless it's not locked for this character. Or is it like at the 4 hour? And I love it up. The moment I go over here and go into this cocoon. Or find this cocoon. Oh, they translated this over on Japanese. Oh, that means I could try to go through the story again, reading this. A simulation does not really gauge my ability, thank you very much. Well, it kind of hints at it, but doesn't really show as much in terms of skills. It's good to know that they translated a good chunk of that. Now I can actually read the story, understand what's going on! Wait, why can't I shoot? Okay, I apparently didn't have the weapon equipped when I had that weapon palette on me. It sucks that these cocoons don't do as much other than like a first time simulation and like you getting the skill points. Once you complete this, you don't need to revisit it. Granted that it depends on if you're trying to get a better time, you're trying to get everything in terms of the submission complete. But once you collect your skill points, it's like, oh yeah, no, I don't need to touch you ever again. Never, ever, or ever. Like right now, Bujin is a good one to toy around with. However, I need to experiment with the levels. Because if the enemy has a certain level range you have to mess with, same could be applied to us out leveling that of the enemies, but I need to experiment and test that. Alright, just need to do that, and then it's gonna tell me to go and equip the photon action over here. I put it on 9 since I am a left-handed mouse user. I customize a lot of the things to go right-handed. And it's gonna do that. Just need to go up close and then do this. Let me in. Return to the field, and then it goes into another cutscene. And now I can read the text and see what this guy has been trying to say to me ever since I started doing these runs.
星渡りの2人と比べても引けを取らないスコアだった。なかなか良いチームになりそうだな。これならばすぐにでも最前線で活躍できるだろう。クロフォードにもそのように伝えておく。共にドールズと戦おう。最後に一つ、こうした場所はアルファ各地にある。そしてそれぞれが異なる作りになっていて、独自の戦闘技能を習得できる。積極的に訪れて技術の向上に努めてくれ。
I wish we could talk in this story, but we'll basically mute. They don't give us as many options just yet in terms of selecting it. Would be nice to have the actual voices we got in game to kind of voice out our decisions as well, but that's a bit more nitty-gritty stuff, and that might take some time to actually program that. I'm fine with it, with the just like simple selection and all that. Weird. Why do I always have to swap between my weapons to do that? Now, the thing is, there's another cocoon you're forced to do, but it depends on if you're familiar with said weapons. When I went to the Tekka class and it was my first time maining and playing as Tekker, it forced me to a certain cocoon unless they fix that. Because when I was doing some of my runs with multiple characters, I actually skipped one of the cocoons that it forced you to go through in the tutorial. Like this, the one that I just did, it is almost all the time, all your characters are going to go through that. But there was another cocoon, but some of my characters ignored it, some of my characters had to do it. So that one's a bit of a question mark. Now, I am going to be going to teleporters. This bothered me because, like, you can't use the teleporters unless you go through this particular story quest. Or it says, because, like it, how did we even talk in story mode as is? Did we just sign a language? Use... Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I feel like there should have been a bit more options and interactions from the start to now. There's only a couple times where you would actually say a couple things. And most of these weren't big. Some of them were like basic stuff. I think like when we go through most of these points, like from here to like somewhere around the end, like we barely say as much. Okay, now they're talking about the teleporters. But I can't really like the big thing is I can't compare some things because I wasn't there upon the release of the base PSO2. I do have a video that kind of goes into a lot of my criticism and a lot of opinions and well, not just opinions, blunt opinions and things that I've noticed throughout my time of playing PSO2 in a separate video. So you'll see that tomorrow if I can edit it by tonight and work on it. Now I do need to release another video that goes into some details about team recruitment on the Japanese side, and then an event that I said was going to kick in when I was playing on base PSO2. And by this event I'm referring to like the free giveaway event that I plan to do for those who play on the Japanese PSO2 and they're on my ship. There's like a big one where I'm going to give out a lot of old accessories, items, outfits, voices, a lot of things that I just hoarded throughout my times of playing Japanese PSO2. And why is it taking me a while to break this stupid rock? Oi, why is this rock not breaking? Alright, so if I could kill you... I know that should have died. How long will it take me for... I got a giant feeling that the reason why I can't destroy anything or kill anything is because of the story. Which is now making me rethink of my opinions about this damn thing. Are you telling me I can't even kill level 1 mobs unless I go through the story? Don't get me wrong, I get what they're trying to do, but at the same time, I didn't realize so much things you could naturally do is locked behind you having to do this. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like in base PSO2, this wasn't a thing. And I feel like in other MMORPGs, I wasn't really forced to not, like I could kill, like, enemies of my level and not worry about it. But seeing this, like, the fact that I can't, like, I can pick up stuff, that's a plus. But in terms of killing something... Let's see if I can kill this bird. I'm gonna waste some time and see if I can kill this bird. Oh, I think that's another cocoon. Okay, so I feel like they edit a bit of the stuff in the tutorial stuff. And apparently you had to do this other cocoon. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like I had to do that cocoon. I don't remember doing that in the first week or so. I swear. A level 1 is not supposed to be taking this little damage. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing some more damage to it. But I am going to take some time out of my stream to see if I can kill it. And it can definitely go past the 1 damage barrier, but... The hell is this? Can someone explain to me why a lot of stuff is locked behind story? Like, don't get me wrong, I get it's important, but why does almost all the content have to be related to the story? Okay, if I stay close to you, that orange mark pops up. I might as well practice on that. I feel like this thing should have died like 2 times already. I bet you. Once I complete most of this story stuff, that damage of 1 is not going to be a thing when I fight against level 1 enemies. And yeah, I feel like another thing too, they added this thing. I don't remember that being a necessary cocoon to do. So they have most likely fixed it during the maintenance time. And they added this. Which, I get it. It's fine, but... They should have account lock this damn thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the story is fine, but the fact that everything is locked, like you can't do any damage, you can't actually gather materials? You can't gather materials when you do this? Feels weird. It's like, it's like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you would need to do the story to progress forward. I get that snippet, but... Wait, I feel like there's something else wrong. Why am I just doing 1 damage? Excuse me? Okay, never mind. I take back what I said about the damage. Apparently this... Actually, no. That means it just reinforced the things about the technical issues. Why was that an issue? Where I had to unequip and then equip my stuff so I can see my damage again. It's like, what? SEGA. Alright, low HP fight. Let's go. Alright, so let me see if I need to kill level 1 enemies, and the level 1 enemies shouldn't take 1 tick damage. But the fact that I had to deal with that slight issue, and it was being a technical thing, is just... So, the story isn't a problem during that time, earlier. It's the fact that there was a technical issue where I couldn't even destroy a rock because I was doing 1 damage for some reason. Now I'm doing... Okay, yeah, it was that slight issue with that... It's... Why? How? How, SEGA? Now I need to remember where that rock was, because now I want to collect it. Where did I see that rock? Great. There shouldn't be as many bugs, because that should have been addressed in the closed beta. But that kind of reinforced some of the stuff that I have gripes with. Because, like, seeing that now, I retract what I was saying about the story content locking out everything. Like, I can technically kill these things. It's just that for some reason, it just didn't show me my true damage, even though it was the same weapon that was equipped to me. I just had to unequip it and equip it. Nearly skill class. Yep. Alright, give me that. For Gunner, I want this, I want this, I want this. I'll take these 3 for now. I'll think on the other things later. Alright, so before I go any further, I know that the task should be up now. I don't think it shows on a character that's low level, but let me swap. And let me swap this screen. Oh, gosh. Bugs. Alright, so I'm gonna be going on Pandora. She's the next character that I want to level. Shadow already went past the 16 level mark, or 15 level mark, by doing a couple of the urgent quest, emergency quests, and then doing some veteran farming. Zill's already, well, Sharelle is maxed out in her gunner class. Zill is maxed out in her... Did I say gunner? Ranger class. Ranger class, gunner. She's a work in progress. I need to change her name because I'm moving away from the Monster Guild theme. I used a video to level this guy up, not at 15, but I could ignore him for a bit. With Pandora. Pandora is the one I need to work with. Pandora is the one that I'm trying to get to level 15 in terms of Tekker, subclass level doesn't really matter as much. I'll get around to it. But I should be able to see the task, and then they should have also refreshed the gathering spot. So, let's see. Yeah. So, another thing. You can't see your daily task until you get to that certain checkpoint with your other character in the story stuff. So, I would need to go subjugate some of the mobs in the lab area. Need to go to the western area and grab these ores. Feed regional mag, use the food sand. So, not gonna be using as many items to boost up my food and make a bunch of formulas. I'm just hoarding a bunch of the food stuff. By the way, Morph, I think materials respawn is 24 hours. I'm still experimenting because it's like some of the materials I feel like respawns between those time periods. Because it's a definite that they make sure to respawn them before you get the new daily tasks, the daily missions. But there were moments where between that time span, I found more materials I could gather. But it's not all of the material spawns. So I'm doing some recordings and testings with that. Because within the 12-hour time frame, like some of those materials respawned. Or it was somewhere between that, I don't know. I'm doing a bunch of recordings and testing with that still. But it's a definite with the 24-hour bit. Because when I go into the cave that I'm usually farming, it will have most of those spawns back up when that daily task gets back up. So when I pick these up right now, the next time I need to check this would be around like 4 a.m. my time. If it is, what time is it? It's already 4 p.m. So 4 a.m. it's like there's a chance that some of these materials spawn again, but it's not all of them. And I realized I decided to run over here with no equipment whatsoever, but I think I can easily pull it up from here. So yeah, the spawns are back up again here. That's one. Here's another one. What was the area I had to go farm in? It's, the task says the daily area would be in the lab. Alright. I have access to that. Yeah, most of these rocks have respawned. So what, it's like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. my time? Alright, what I want to do now... Oh wait, there's one more, I forgot. Hey there, you, I need you. So the materials, let's see, I think I have a lot of chunks now. But I'm still hoarding it. Spiritas, all that. That. Dolls. Too many dolls. ABC. I might need to get these notes. I think the one I'm trying to look for would be... I wish they separate the PSO2 items from the PSO2 NGS stuff. Granted that the material storage is big enough to hold all these things. Wait, where's my chunks and all that? Should be up here? Or is it my storage? I need to look at that later. Oh wait, no, I went the wrong way. Hey there, you creatures. I am gonna ignore you. Hey there, Hakimi. How you doing? Don't know if the stream just went stupid on me. I'm guessing it went dumb? Hold up, let me see. I don't have my phone on me. Oh. Alright, once I feed this mag, I'll go kill a couple... Do I want to kill the mobs here? I can do it with my other character. So I guess for today's stream, I really want to get through the... Alright, I already fed it some for the stuff. Not feeding you a chunk, I need that. I'll feed you, what do you want? You want a herb and you want meats. So I'll give you one of these. I don't know, I need to collect more of these. And then you want meat. I'll give you this. There's a old PSO2 storage area? Is there? Let me see. This is not my mag, though. I shouldn't be feeding it as heavily. Alright, so... Boop. Boop. PSO2 storage. System storage, extra storages, PSO2 ES storage. All these storages. Nah. The PSO2 ES storage is in reference to the mobile game PSO2 ES from the Japanese side. But most of these storages, they do an incorporation of both your PSO2 stuff and NGS stuff. I really wish they just separated it as it is. I thought that that's what they were going to do, but when you go into like storage 4, you'll see stuff from PSO2, but you'll also see stuff from NGS as well. Like, if I go to storage 1. No, not my premium storage. Storage 1 has a bunch of prim swords. Have a bit... Why do I have this prim armor? I need to delete them. But then you see a lot of this stuff that I have from PSO2. I was hoping that it would just stay separate, but most likely because of the coding and what they had to do is like some of these items can be used in NGS, and that's what kicked in, where it's like, oh yeah, nah, this is going to be shared. I kind of wish it was like a PSO2 storage in itself, separate, so we could just dump stuff that we wouldn't want in the normal storages in that. Anyways, let me swap before I forget. Why do I see a boss underneath? Oh wait, no, I know what boss it is underneath me. Alright, swapping again. No, not 6. Let's go over here. I think I pushed some other buttons. Okay, it logged me in. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Lauren. Alright, going back to this. Going through the story. I can actually read it now. I need to play the prologue again so I can read that text. I'll do that off stream. Alright, so what did we finish up over here? We finished the other cocoon area, so now we're most likely going to be going to the mountain area. Oh. I don't have anything to, God damn it. I just did a food order. Storage dudes. There's a storage dude? I mean, you can also open up your storages right here in the inventory. You don't need to go to these things over here. Unless it does have the PSO2 storage over here. No, that's not it. Oh, wait, no, that's PSO2 inventory. Oh, that's a handy little gimmick. Oh, you had my other TMGs. Old outfit, replica. Did I even use these? Why did I have you at 6? It's most likely because it was a junk item. Then I have all these. Oh, that's one of my camos. PSO2 storage. I don't see it. Drop storage is in reference to if your storage is filled up. It would drop any of the items that you get from quests in here. But if it gets filled up, it might go to temporary storage, and then if that gets filled up, it starts deleting stuff. Storage cubes. There's also one-time storage. What happens if I click on you? I'm guessing that fixed whatever it was in that's a material in your other storage, and it will go to that instead. So I don't think that did as much. Good to know that I can access my PSO2 inventory from here though. So I can pick up some stuff that might have been left on them. System storage. No clue what that is. Actually no, I lie. System storage is in reference to that other storage you get for doing some things. Apparently I have 300 stargems just sitting here. A bunch of keys I need to purge because I didn't use them. Material storage, that's just your giant one with a bunch of materials. OTP, one-time storage. I'm not going to trust that. I'm not going to use that. Premium storage, it got expired on me. Extra storage, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all have to purchase that with ACs. Basic storage, character storage, all storage. Godspeed, my friend. Hey there, Medina. How you doing? Alright, so in terms of quests, what the heck am I doing? Gather meats. Oh, I gotta go kill stuff. Oh wait, yeah, I gather meat and then it's gonna tell me to go cook something. And apparently it did not consider some of the stuff meat, or I didn't get a bunch of meat from those kills. That should be enough. Nope. Alright. Maybe a bigger animal. You chunky. Just die. There we go. Alright, I just killed some stuff along the way. Give me my grinders. Oh wait, instead of going to that stand, I could go to the teleporter. Although, I just went to the opposite end. Never mind. Let's just use one meat. I'm tempted to just max out the meat and just get 999 by killing the wildlife. Alright, so gotta go up, gotta go do this quest. I did not pay attention to. Oh, wait, talk about enhancements. Medina says, great man, just came over here to say hi. I'm with my girlfriend here. Show her a clip of you dancing and she likes it. I see. Well, enjoy yourself, man. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna be here gaming and being a nerd. Let's get an enhanced one. I'm not gonna use as many resources. Can I do item exchange over here still, despite being a low level? Yes, I can. Can I trade in anything? No, because I already traded in like 300 new type grinders. And that means before next week comes around, I need to gather a lot more of those new grinders again. Wait, where am I going? Up, 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 up. Cutscene! Let's see what they have to say. Why do you need to speak to me? Oh, power level, battle power. Introduction of it all. And I don't think I meet the said battle power yet. 830, yep. I don't meet it because I don't have stuff equipped on me. But I bet you if I equip, well, I'm not even level 5. Community says, is YouTube being dumb because you being laggy for some odd reason? Oh, no. Yeah, I feel like it is. Because I am getting a yellow text saying you can, mainstream is not maintaining smooth streaming and blah, 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 blah. I think it's dying. Like, in terms of my actual connection that I'm saying it's fine, but I think YouTube's being dumb right now. Let's see. Or because my dad is home, he's watching Netflix and stuff, and that's bumping with my connection. So I might need to end the stream here because of that. Spent a good hour, like 2 hours playing. I will most likely hop onto my Discord to just chill there instead. I am going to be working on another video I already have a video prep and ready for release, but yeah, I'll just end it there. Oh wow, it is lagging behind greatly. I just went through like a story cutscene and it's not catching up. All right, yeah, I'll end it here because I feel like it's buffering, lagging now. And my, once again, dad is also watching some Netflix. Most likely that's cutting my connection as well, or eating up my internet and speed and quality and all that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh wait, I should mention that I am going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to release the video soon talking about it. I don't know if it's going to go smooth in terms of the stream, but I am going to be releasing said video talking about the details about it, how I plan to do it. It's going to be during a certain time period on the Japanese side. And there is going to be a second giveaway, but I'll mention that in that video. And also, I'm open for team recruitment. I'm doing team advertisements, so if you want to join my team, that is there. It's open. Just make sure that you're respectful to everyone and just chill, and then just try to be as active. But that is it. You'll see that video in due time. So see you guys in the next one. Peace. Goddamn YouTube being dumb.